In this verse of the Holy Quran, in Surah Al Imran, which is chapter number 3, and that's verse number 103, God Almighty, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, draws attention to a particular aspect of unity here, where He says, this is the translation, and hold fast by the covenant of Allah altogether and not be disunited. And remember the favour of Allah upon you when you were enemies, and then He united your hearts, so by His favour you became brethren. You were on the brink of a pit of fire, and then He saved you from it. Thus does Allah make clear to you His communications so that you may follow the right way. God Almighty here draws the significance of Islamic unity, and it's through this that we will achieve success. At the moment, unfortunately, the world is in crisis. Islamophobia is rampant, and also in the Muslim world in particular, we're seeing bloodshed where Muslims are killing Muslims. You see the examples of Iraq, of Yemen, of Syria, of Bahrain, and you can continue and continue. There's so many more examples. We at Love Muhammad, we're a global organization, and we operate from a grassroots level to bring communities together, namely the Shia and Sunni communities. Of course, there are theological disagreements between the two schools of thought, the two sects. However, we try and focus on the commonalities, and there are far more commonalities than differences. And in particular, the unifying factor of the Holy Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, hence why we're called Love Muhammad. So, for example, through this season, we've had many events in London, in Glasgow. We had Leicester yesterday. Of course, today we had Leeds, and this is the 4th year we've been running, and we aim to do the campaign every year in the month of Rabiul Awwal, simply because this is the month the Holy Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, was born in. And it's not without people like yourselves coming today, the local communities, that this can't be achieved. We need to see more of this. We need people coming together on a regular basis, getting to know each other. We live in communities where everybody goes to their own mosque. They don't go to the other people, they don't visit them, they don't attend their funerals. They may see them at the workplaces or schools, but outside of that they don't see each other. Why is it that we are so ignorant of each other? In his latest letter to the West, the Supreme Leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Sayyid Ali Khamenei, says something very, very interesting, and I want to draw the parallel here with regards to the intra-Muslim relations. He basically says that to the non-Muslims, after these terrorist attacks that took place in Paris, read the Quran for yourselves, dear non-Muslims. Speak to Muslims. Don't listen to what the media are telling you. And this trend, if we applied it to ourselves as Sunnis and Shias, instead of listening to propaganda about one another, instead of hearsay, false accusations, if we actually speak together, come together, celebrate occasions together, pray together, have study circles together, we will alleviate these ignorance, and inshallah we will have a better world, and for our children, for our future generations, and we'll deal with many of the problems we have. Finally, I want to thank everybody for attending today, especially all of the partners that came, Brother Rasool from this local centre, the Leeds Muslim Youth organisations that came, and all the volunteers we had distributing roses in the city centre today. Just to let you know, our final event for this year's Love Muhammad campaign is actually in London on the 15th of January. It's at SOAS University, and it's going to be in partnership with British Muslim TV and Penny Appeal. If you want to get more information about that, that is available on the Love Muhammad Facebook page. The tickets are running out fast, so if you want one, I'd suggest you get on that straight away. So on that note, I wish you all a blessed and pleasant afternoon, and we hope to see you on a more regular basis. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.